Bueno, pues aquí estamos con una auténtica leyenda de los San Francisco 49ers, Bryant Young, un salón de la fama del NFL. How are you, sir? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Excited to be here and be here with you.
How you feel here in Mexico? Is your first time in Mexico? How you feel?
This is my third time in Mexico City.
Yes.
I visit numerous other states in Mexico, Cancun, Cozumel, Cabo San Lucas, San Jose, and I love Mexico. I love the food. I love the people. I love the culture, and just a great community.
And of course, Mexico love you. But talking about the NFL, the new season is starting. What's your expectation about the San Francisco 49ers in this season?
Yes, I'm very hopeful. This year is everybody's healthy. They're back. You got most of the guys on offense returning. They're healthy. You got new pieces, guys that were drafted on defense. I got some young defensive linemen that could help us this year. You got Robert Saleh, who's back as a defensive play caller. I'm excited about that, and just the vibe and how the guys have worked. And I know that with everybody back, the core guys that are back, there's great leadership on our team, and I'm super excited to watch this team move forward.
Yes,
and to hopefully get back into the Super Bowl.
And talking about your wonderful career, you play 14 seasons in NFL, more than 200 games. What do you think was the most important, the most special moment in your long career?
Overcoming, it was learning.
Yes.
Learning through adversity, learning through losses. Victories are going to happen. You prepare to win, and all that's important. I don't know if you get real good lessons from winning. It can teach you some things, but there's been a lot of lessons learned in adversity and defeat and losses, and so being able to understand what's at stake, taking care of your body, regrouping, recalibrating,
yes,
and finding ways to do it better has really been significant in terms of my longevity in the NFL. And so, each year is always different, when it comes to how you play and being the player that you want to be and being the best that you possibly can. And then also just, the team is always different. Every year is a different identity each season. So finding that early is important.
Talking about the adversity, in 1998, you have a difficult moment with that injury. What through in your head in that moment? Because that's something that the league talking about a lot. Did you think your career was over in that moment?
I did. I knew I didn't think it was over in that moment, but I knew I had suffered a very significant injury.
Yes.
And once I did understand the magnitude of my injury, I thought wow, this is devastating. This is a possible, career-ending injury. And that's what I was told, it's going to be a hard one to come back from.
Yes.
I was at risk of losing my leg or having permanent nerve damage. And so I knew what was at risk, and I was motivated. I was tested in terms of my love and commitment for the game. I thought I loved and was committed to it, but it really challenged me to take it another level. And so it took a lot of hard work to persevere through that injury and come back and play the next year.
Yes.
But through the love and support of my family, the love and support of my community, the fans, and just being a support, the organization and my teammates being there for me, I was allowed to come back and play from that injury.
As we know, you were a Super Bowl champion. You are a Super Bowl champion. How did you feel with that situation? How it means to be a Super Bowl champion?
It means a lot to be a Super Bowl champion. I understand that a lot of guys play, however many years in the league, and they don't get a chance to play in the game of that magnitude, yet alone win one. And so I don't ever take that lightly. I'm super, super appreciative of just having one Super Bowl championship, and understanding that it don't always happen like that for players. And it's a huge honor, because you have to understand what goes into winning a national champion or a world championship, Super Bowl. It's a lot of commitment. It's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of learning. It's a lot of, just being a servant or being the best teammate you possibly can be, and making adjustments and going through adversity and doing it over and over and over again.
But with that fact, that was the last time that San Francisco won the Super Bowl. How do you feel in that sense with the fact that that's the last time that San Francisco won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's, there's been a lot of really good teams since that 94 season team. And, the teams that were able to play in those Super Bowls, those were opportunities that could have happened. Obviously, we've been back to the Super Bowl, but the unfortunate part is that we hadn't won since 94. And I think we're right there. We're right on the cusp of that happening. We do have the formula to make it there. We do have the personnel to make it there. And we just have to stay healthy and continue to grind out the season, win the games that we're supposed to win, and peak at the right time.
And just to finish this interview, Mexico is a huge fans it's the house of San Francisco. What do you think about the Mexican fans of San Francisco?
Wow, I'm really in amazement just in terms of the number of fans that are here, just their faithfulness. I really appreciate that. It feels like this is home. This is our home away from home. And every time we come here to play, I feel like it's a home game for us. And super excited to be a part of our fans and appreciate all that they do and just their support over the years and being faithful.
And my last question, sir. What do San Francisco 49ers means for your life?
It's an honor to wear and be a part of such an iconic brand and to have been part of history and so to understand what honor it is to wear and be a part of an organization that has so much history. I'm humbled. Yeah. I'm humbled to represent them in the way that I have, and I feel a responsibility to continue to do that in the best way that I possibly can. And I'm just super excited. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to be here, to represent them, to play for them, and now be on the other side of this journey as a former player.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah,
Enjoy Mexico.
Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.
Eso es.